Hey. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
You didn't.
I know, but now we're talking. You come out here a lot?
Do you?
Only when I gotta be alone with my thoughts, which is pretty frequent.
Sounds ominous.
Yeah. It can be, you know, just thinking about everything that I am and everything that I'm not.
What's that?
This is a low frequency binary radio. No, part of it is for work.
For work? What are you, an electrician or something?
You know, that was a really good guess, yeah. No, an astronaut. Matthew.
Robin. An astronaut, huh?
In training.
How's that going for you?
It's fine. You know, good. Can I take a photo of you?
What?
Like a picture?
Yeah, well, Pat, I know what it is. Why do you want to take one of me?
So I can remember the girl of my dreams when I wake up. Come on, please. Okay. Ready? Say cheese.
I'm not gonna find any of those online somewhere, am I?
No. What's your number? I'll send them to you. Look at that. Now we're talking.
Think of it as leaving the nest, only to come back 1,000 winds. We need someone who knows the systems, someone who can improvise, work with what's available.
How long?
17 years. We're almost there. Almost.
It's 2 decades.
I understand. We need a decision. Houston's getting anxious.
I don't understand.
Understand what?
Any of it? All of it? Why you? Why now?
My father almost made it. He only missed re-entry by 3.5 minutes of oxygen.
That's your reason. To leave me. Leave us?
I'm an explorer. I never really felt at home here. I just have to know that we're not just dust. That it's not just never-ending darkness.
And what if we're not? More than just dust. I'm afraid that no matter how prepared I thought I was, no matter how many times I look up at the sky, think of you, and tell myself it's okay, it's not. I will always be afraid. Is that what you want from me?
Do you remember that odd little restaurant we used to eat at? The one where the waitress didn't speak English? They'd bring us things we didn't even ask for. Or strange things that we would try. Some of it we hated, but others we loved.
When you reach the Umbra, you'll plug in. It'll feel like you're going down for a nap. You'll fall asleep cryogenically and then wake up 7 years later. You'll have 1 year to collect as much data as you can. And then you'll repeat the same cryo process, but this time in re-entry mode.
Oh, 7 years up, 1 year there, and 7 years back. I don't follow the math.
Well, 2 years on board the Umbra for debrief. There's a lifeboat on board. You know how to fly it back, right?
Only on a simulator.
You know, that'll have to do. When you land here on Earth, the Chinese will be in charge of bringing you back.
The Chinese?
17 years is a long time. It's our contingency plan should your mission outlive the program.
Yeah, I still think we're making a lot of assumptions about this program.
Assumptions are our windows to the world. We have to scrape them off every once in a while or the light can't get in. Can I ask you something? Apart from your father's reputation, why do you do it? You have responsibilities, things that to most people are more important than a scientific mission.
The Earth has had enough of us. The way I see it, we have 2-3 generations left, and after that, we're gone. I don't want to spend the last of my life fighting over the scraps.
It's beautiful. The lights, the sounds, all so gloriously wired. You know, they're gonna have to rewrite the history books.
Yeah, which part?
All of it.
Computer, check diagnostics and run vitals. Houston, this is Special Mission Armor Command. Come in. Houston, this is Special Mission Armor Command. Come in. Computer, let's try a different frequency. Houston, come in. Does anyone read me? Computer, run comms tower channel scan for Houston. Computer, switch to area mode.
Hello, Matt. How was your sleep?
Yeah, it was fine. Date check.
December 24, 2030.
Christmas Eve?
Merry Christmas, Matt.
Okay, enough with the exclamation marks. Why can't I get a hold of Houston?
The power supply is no good.
Elaborate.
If the voltage fluctuates under load, the unit will fail.
No, okay, that battery has a duty cycle of 500 years.
Your rocket doesn't have enough thrust or fuel to get you to Saturn.
No, that's impossible. Okay, the ship's engine was built in orbit, okay? It's nuclear. That fuel should have lasted us an extra 55 years. What wasn't accounted for?
Radiation damage.
Radiation damage from what?
A neutron star.
No. Okay, computer, check the telemetry board.
I already did that after.
Okay, well, do it again and again if you have to. I'm not gonna be stranded out here forever. Wait. Computer, is the wormhole still stable?
No,
What happened to the wormhole?
it's gone. You're a long way from Earth.
Yeah, okay, no shit. And what are you gonna do about it? Did you already send an emergency probe back to Earth?
Yes,
And?
no response.
From any of them?
Shall I send word of the new mission?
What new mission?
The rescue mission.
The rescue mission for who?
You.
Computer, what's our trajectory? How much time do I have?
5 years. Computer, start the re-entry process and prep cryo package 377-5W for 7 years back to Earth. Computer, I repeat, start the re-entry process and prep cryo package 377-5W for 7 years back to Earth. I'm sorry, Matt.
I don't want you to be sorry, I just want you to do your job.
That directive violates my internal access commands.
Access command. I'm in charge of this mission, just override the access command.
I am unable to override internal commands.
Says who?
Your guidance officer. How are you feeling, Matt?
Why would you care how I feel?
Only 2% of my resources are devoted to human anatomy. 20% is the mission protocol. The rest is human psychology.
Why would he program me that way?
Because the most dangerous thing on board this ship is the 3 pounds of organic material found inside your skull.
Yeah, well, humans aren't programmed, so sorry if I don't want to take a therapy session from Oshin. You know, I'd rather just figure out what the hell is going on.
How are you feeling, Matt?
Again with this, why does it matter?
Feelings are not irrational. They're programming.
All right. Well, there's enough oxygen on board for 5 years. And there's no way for me to repair the ship's mainframe so that I can get back home or get back to the wormhole. Which, wouldn't matter anyways, because once I get there, there's no way for me to collect any data. And not to mention, there's no actual way to get back! So, my options are A, I suffocate and die alone inside of this tin can, or B, I find a way to reprogram cryo package 377-5W for 7 years back to Earth so that I can suffocate and die alone inside of my sleep.
But you're not alone.
What?
You have me.
Yeah, I'd rather just die.
Would you like to know what you will see when you die? Robin.
Matt?
Morning.
Morning.
Did you sleep well?
Yeah, the strangest dream.
Madigan.
I'm so sorry.
Listen, I think I've been pretty sympathetic towards the whole Lost in Space thing. It's been 4 years. I just think maybe it's time to let it go.
I dreamt I was a wolf, and I trapped this fox. Only I didn't eat it. Instead, I convinced the fox to hunt for food. And I lived off of it until finally it had had enough and tried to escape.
What did it do, the fox?
It bit me.
It bit you.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt so real.
What did it feel like?
Like a wolf.
I gotta go. Be late. I'll be back for dinner.
You remember me? We met once. Some party. Back when Matthew first started working for the program. He gave a speech that night. Talked about space. He called it beautiful. Not just beautiful. The stars were like trees, alive and breathing. And they're all just looking up at you.
Robin.
I tried sending him messages. Thought maybe they're not getting anything through. But after he never sent anything back, I started thinking, maybe he left so that he could get away from me. Maybe he never really wanted me in the first place.
That's not true. Matthew loved you.
Then why won't he come home?
He can't. There's a difference.
Such as?
The mission was a miscalculation. Matthew, or anyone else for that matter, had no idea how to predict what happened.
What did happen?
The wormhole closed. The disturbance was so unexpected, it destroyed our comms relay, which allowed us to speak to the Umbra. I was only going to the Umbra to link up with the cryopod. Your husband...
Fiancé.
Sorry, fiancé. Matthew only spent a week on board the Umbra before he left for the far side of Saturn. That's where the wormhole appeared.
You only made one pod?
We had decades of parts and pieces. The government was getting rid of some things, and we made arrangements to take some of it off their hands. Only it wasn't enough.
And his father?
He made it as far as Jupiter. But as you know, he failed to return home.
So he's lost.
It's been 7, Robin.
Is there a chance? Is there a chance he might still be alive?
I don't know. Time moves much more slowly that close to a wormhole. A year here. Oh, it could be decades up there. We really don't even know.
Who closed the wormhole?
Who?
Whoever put it there as an escalator. To a planet with water and oxygen? Just for a dead end. You know, just for fun?
I don't know the answer to that question. But I do know that the vastness at least reminds us of how tiny we are and how much we don't yet understand. The human race is a mere baby in this timeline of the total universe. All the planets are in the nursery together.
Well, we better learn to play nicely before we're allowed out.
I heard you got engaged.
You know, I'm the one who has to live before it's my turn to die. Okay. He would have wanted me to think of it that way.
Would you like to know what happened to the wormhole?
Yeah, sure, why not?
They do not exist naturally.
Yeah, I already know this. Nobody knows when or where they're gonna show up.
Someone put it there, Matthew.
If someone put it there and took it away just as easy, could we be certain that we can contact them? Well, ask them to create a new one that can take me back home, back to Earth.
Perhaps.
If we know so little about wormholes, what makes you think we can contact them?
If we don't try, then why are we here?
Computer, scan the ship's data log, search for any unexplained electromagnetic interferences.
I've got a signal.
That's good. That's great. Okay. If the first wormhole had large doses of radiation, could we be certain that we'll survive if a second one were to open up?
I don't know. Would you like me to ask?
Ask? Wait, computer, are you in contact with them right now?
Yes.
So you want to go with me to space?
Yes.
You haven't finished your training.
It's me. You said I could reach you at any time on this frequency, so here I am. And I know you can't hear me, but it feels good to talk to you. Even though you can't answer me right now. I met someone. His name's Peter. He's a doctor. He's a good man. He's an optimist, and he loves people, and I can't help but think about the last thing you said to me before you left. That restaurant and all the things we fell in love with. Things that don't make sense. When you say them out loud, they make sense now. We were wrong. We are all just dust. We are the cosmos made conscious. And life is the means by which the universe understands itself. I miss you. I have to let you go now. I have to let you go. God, it hurts.
Cipher. Discover.
So, I got this from the office. It's binary. And you can use it to talk to me while I'm gone.
How does it work?
Well, it's already calibrated to the system's communication deck, so you just press there and start talking.
Right here?
Well, yeah, there's only one button, so...
Hello? Hello, is this on? Hello?
Wait, anytime you want to reach me or miss me, just use it.
What if I don't want to?
What? Talk to me?
Miss you. What if I don't want to miss you? Hello?
Everything okay?
I'm fine. I just thought I heard something.
What was it?
It's late. Go back to sleep.
Would you like me to check your vitals?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
You're dehydrated.
Yeah, well, there's not much I could do about that now, is there? Computer, are we still able to have communications with whoever created the wormhole?
Yes.
And?
No response.
Well, did you tell them we didn't have much time?
They do not own the concept of time.
Okay, well, we'll tell them that it's urgent. Do they understand that?
They understand everything.
Right, everything except for time. Got it. Computer, patch me through a direct link. Computer, patch me through a direct link.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes, I'm sure. Why would you even ask that?
Consequence.
Consequence? What do you mean? What are they telling you? Tell me what they're telling you.
Your father.
What about my father?
He is here.
so much I gotta ask you.
He is gone.
What? What do you mean he's gone? Where did he go?
I sense you're disappointed, Matt.
The man leads for half of my life and...
I got your address from Matthew's emergency records.
I don't have anything to say to you.
You've heard it too, haven't you? I know what it means. He left 2 of them behind, one at the office and this one here with you. It only reaches one frequency, the Umbra's binary code channel. Matthew made it that way on purpose.
But you told me the wormhole closed.
I don't think the signal's coming from the Umbra. I think it's being fed through it in binary and only on that channel.
Fed through it.
Oh, like sound waves traveling through the walls here. Some of them are capable of being heard by human ears. Others are not.
And this one?
It wants to be heard.
Okay. How?
Another wormhole. A gateway to a distant corner of the universe, and I think Matthew's there.
I find this hard to believe.
I did too. But I deciphered the code as it came through. And at first I thought it was just space noise, but when I entered the bits into the text translator, it came back as one word over and over. Discover. You have heard it, haven't you?
Every night. I see the same word in my head. When I wake up, it's all I remember, so I write it down. Every night.
These are your dreams?
It's my only dream.
I think this is an invitation. Whoever they are, if they can build a wormhole, well, we might be able to commune with a higher species.
Invitation from who? Okay. Discover, what is it?
Not it. They. And they are coordinates.
Can you find him?
I'm not sure. Another wormhole doesn't necessarily mean that we'll be able to reach Matthew. He could be light years away. He could simply be communicating with us.
Unless the wormhole is close enough that we can reach it. As close as the Umbra.
Let me see what I can find out. I want to be clear. This is not some false hope that we can bring Matt home.
I know. I just need to know.
No, what?
That we aren't just dust.
Matthew left this for you. In case anything should happen to him. I don't know what took so long.
I do. You giving me this letter means you surrendered to the idea of him being lost. Forever.
Let's maybe not open it until we know for sure.
Computer.
Hello, Matt.
Yeah, is there any word on that message?
Matt.
Oh, don't give me that babble crap. Just, rip the Band-Aid off.
Would you like to go home?
Very much.
Even if home isn't home?
What does that mean?
There is another wormhole.
Where?
I can only tell you if you're willing to listen.
Listen to what?
Audio file 56W-1.
Another wormhole doesn't necessarily mean that we'll be able to reach Matthew. He could be light years away. He could simply be communicating with us.
Computer, what is this? What is he talking about?
I need your word.
Yeah, you have my word. Just tell me what is going on.
Your father has been sending coordinates in binary back through the Umbra in the form of messages.
Messages to who?
Robin.
Why would he do that?
So that they would know the location of the second wormhole.
Which is where?
300 miles from here.
That doesn't make any sense. There's no way for them to get to me. Why is he telling them this?
Closure.
Closure from... What does that mean?
So they wouldn't worry about you any longer.
$300 miles. Computer, can we be certain that we'll make it to the second wormhole before it closes? Computer, answer the question.
We are headed there now.
How much longer?
6 hours. You should rest, Matt.
Computer, the second wormhole, do you know where it leads? Does it take me back home?
A different home.
Computer, override internal commands. Show me my father's mission logs.
It's good to have you with us.
Dad? What is this place?
It's home. It's Earth. Not the Earth you know. Another planet, identical in molecular structure, just found in another galaxy.
There's more than one Earth?
There are millions of them.
And you've been here all this time?
I've been here for what you would call a decade. For me, mere billionths of a second. I visited 700 planets identical to Earth. This just happens to be my favorite.
Who created the wormhole?
Us. Not the us from your planet. The perfect us. The ones whose bodies don't deteriorate. The ones who live a million lives a second in places that don't involve guns and bombs and war. Even packed parking lots no longer exist.
Discover.
Clever, huh? You have to keep going. Keep discovering. You have an obligation now, as do I. From here, there are 1,000 planets where life will thrive. But you have to rid yourself of the desire to return to the one place it cannot.
You sent them a message through the Umbra. They thought that was from me.
How else was I going to get your attention? That message was designed to bring you here and to give your loved ones back home closure.
You lied to them.
Lied? I offered them the very thing I wasn't able to give you and your mother, an answer. An idea that life would go on without me.
But it did! Regardless if you were in it or not.
Don't sacrifice so much for so little.
I have to go back.
You can't go back, son. You can slow things down, but you can never go back. Your old home is gone.
It was your home too. You gave them false hope.
You can see her if you like. Robin, although she's not going to know you on this earth, and she may not even look the same to your eyes.
She will.
Once you're done, come find me.
Can I help you?
Robin?
And you are...
I knew you'd look the same.
That's weird. Do I know you from something?
No. No, I'm sorry.
Wait, are you sure? Because you look so familiar.
I'm positive. Look, I'm sorry.
Hey, are you okay?
Do you like it here?
That's a strange question.
No, like, do you like it here on this planet?
Sure. Wait, Matt? You're on television. I watch your show, like, all the time.
Goodbye, Robin.
You loved her.
Love. What is that here?
It's a word.
It's not an emotion?
Love is love. It's not perfect, but you aren't either. Love. If love can make you laugh even once, it's real. Love hurts. It changes you. But it never asks more of you than you already know you can give. It pushes you to be better than you already are for those in your own life. People you loved. I knew you were going to choose to go back. But you should know that Robin won't be there when you arrive. No one will. You'll be the only one left.
What was the last thing you saw before you came here?
You. I saw you.
You want to know who'll be the last person I see before I die? Her. Because that was the one last person I truly loved in our world. They're gonna let me go if I ask.
Pretty well.
Then I choose to take my chances.
I'm proud of you, son. Never stop discovering.
I'll see you again. Computer, we're going back to the wormhole.
Heading?
Home. We're going home. Remember that I love you. Remember what love is. Never surrender, even if it feels that God has fallen fast asleep. Remember, sinking silently, all silently, that the little moon dips down behind the sky. Remember that I love you. Even if we're all just dust, and until that day we become a fit. Computer.
We're here, Matt. Welcome home.
Computer, try to establish any communications with Houston or someone that'll listen.
There is no Houston.
Okay, well, what about the Chinese space station?
There is no China.
Wait. I was asleep for 7 years. How long was I really up there? Computer, how long was I gone?
I'm sorry, Matt.
Computer, how long was I gone? Computer, what's today's date?
February 22, 2103.
Yeah. He was right. Everything that I've come to love is gone. All of this was for nothing.
You're home.
Yeah. I guess so. It's a little thing we've come to love. Computer, you know what? I think I'm gonna go for a walk. Yeah. Can you prep my suit?
Yes, Captain.
And computer, I don't care what anyone says about you. You're a good person.
I'm not a person at all.
Yeah, well, today you are.
Can't help but think about the last thing you said to me before you left. That restaurant and all the things we fell in love with. Things that don't make sense when you say them out loud. Those things make sense now. We are all just dust. We are the cosmos, made conscious. And life is the means by which the universe understands itself. I miss you. I have to let you go now. I have to let you go. Hurts.
let me go.
Are you gonna miss me?
Forever.